are sacred institutions. Bedroom eyes, they call them in a bygone day. They're the eyes of a man whose life...
Well, hello everyone. Welcome back to Horny Creek. My name is Mark. With me, as always, is my wife, Carol. How you doing today, Carol?
Hey, what's up?
Not much. It's been a good week here. It's November 22nd, 2000. R.I.P. John Kennedy.
What?
John Kennedy's dead.
Oh. What? Like from Seinfeld?
What?
Remember when they're doing the masturbation bed episode and
Yeah,
Elaine?
John Kennedy Jr. Yeah.
That's who we're talking about?
No.
Oh, okay.
His dad.
Oh, okay. It's a bummer.
Yep. You have no idea what I'm talking about, do you?
No.
Do you know someone named John Fitzgerald Kennedy?
Like the president?
Yes, the 34th president of the United
Are you
States.
talking about the anniversary of his death?
Correct.
What the fuck is wrong with you?
November 20th. He died 37 years ago. It's on this day.
You're exhausting. I love you, but oh my goodness.
It wouldn't be exhausting if you got the reference. Oh my God. And just like that there was a list of possible suspects in his murder, there's a list of suspects, the unusual suspects.
Well, you did kind of manage to cram that segue in there pretty good.
Yeah, well, I'm good at cramming things in. So, Carol, what did you think of this episode, The Unusual Suspects?
It was weird. I mean, they were trying something different. It usually doesn't work out great when they try something different, and I kind of wish they'd stop.
They had success with that one episode where they parodied the Breakfast Club, and
Yeah, that was great.
and they want to capture that at other times, but it doesn't work. Guest star Harry Shearer is taking a break from being on The Simpsons, I guess.
The guy who plays the principal?
Yeah, that's the guy that plays the principal. Yeah,
Okay. So
doing some interrogating.
I have a problem with the whole situation with the principal and the dog and all that.
Okay.
But I guess I'll wait, but don't let me forget to say what it is.
All right, you got it. Okay. Is your problem that this episode is not an episode of Dawson's Creek, but an Encyclopedia Brown story?
That's part of it, but that's not my whole problem, no. It has to do with the dog.
Oh my God, seriously. It's the case of the high school prank.
Yeah, it's stupid. Okay, so it's senior
Where's
class
Sally?
prank. First of all,
It turned out it was Bugs Beanie, by the way.
What?
It's just an Encyclopedia Brown reference. Go ahead.
Bugs Beanie?
Bugs
Meanie.
He's the villain in Encyclopedia Brown stories.
Sounds like Bugs Bunny. Is that the point?
I don't know.
I'm sorry, I'm not familiar with Encyclopedia Brown.
Wow.
So where do we want to start with this piece of shit episode?
Well, I guess we can start at the beginning, in that at the beginning, some kid we've never seen before is like, "Oh my God, you gotta check out the pool!" And we all go to the pool, and I guess, as it turns out, the principal's prize, schooner or whatever, is in the pool. Somehow got transferred into the school pool. It says class of 2001 on it in white paint. And his dog is on the boat. First of all, I don't know what the dog adds to the prank.
I think the dog part is cruel. This is what I wanted to say. Because they put the dog on the boat. They put the boat in the pool and then they leave. And apparently he's been there all night.
Yeah.
It's not like they did this right in the morning.
Right.
So, I'm surprised that there wasn't shit and piss all over this boat.
Right.
And,
well, maybe there is. We don't see the whole boat.
That is true.
Pretty sure the dog didn't just fill it with shit in one night. Especially since it didn't have anything to eat, apparently. But I'm surprised the dog didn't drown.
Yeah. And they kidnapped this dog, in the afternoon.
Yeah.
And that's mean.
Because it was in the afternoon?
Because it's so long. It was almost a whole 24 hours.
Wow. So they get the boat to the surface, and the dog comes immediately to Jack.
And,
Which is a hint, by the way.
Right? That would have made me, suspicious, but he doesn't even get interrogated.
He does get interrogated. What are you talking about?
Oh, he does get interrogated. Never mind.
Half of the story, or 1/3 of the story, is about him.
Yeah. Sorry.
That's okay. I love too. So this is like a Rashomon style story or whatever, like it's being told in parts from different perspectives. That's Rashomon. That's what that is. And she's looking at me confused.
Fuck you. Is that like Pulp Fiction?
Yes, that's a Rashomon story. Yes. But anyway, so it's told in that style, and it's the conceit of the episode. So I guess we just have to roll with it. But it doesn't make any logical sense, because if you were called in the principal's like, well, we need your alibi or whatever. How do we know you didn't do this? You wouldn't say, well, let me tell you all about my day.
Right.
And let me go through let me go through the travails I had as coach of the soccer team. And you wouldn't do that.
No, obviously.
You would say I was coaching soccer, and that's it.
But
let me paint a picture and tell you every bit of dialogue that happened.
I don't feel like they actually did that, though.
I feel like they did some of it, because part of the point of their alibi is to set the seeds to implicate Drew. Because I figured this out. I mean, spoilers and everything, but I figured this out. At first, I thought it was Drew, and then I was like, no. And then I think I realized what was going on.
Because you're very smart, very, very smart, and very handsome.
Well, you're the proof, because I told you while we were watching.
Yeah. Yep, he figured it out early, because he figures out everything early.
So
don't watch shit with him, guys.
So anyway, we start with, so the principal calls down Dawson, Pacey, Jack, and then 2 other kids.
I guess just to be filler, like he wouldn't just focus on the main cast or whatever.
But we don't talk to them.
Or we don't see that.
We don't see any of their conversation. They're probably like, I don't know, I was fucking like whatever.
Right.
I was doing something. Oh, okay.
I don't want to hang out with these people.
Right. So we start with Jack. Jack is, they all say, at one point in their conversations, by the way, they all have run-ins with Drew, and they're all like kind of hang out with Drew. And they all say, oh, I'm doing a karma thing or whatever. When people ask, like, why the fuck are you hanging out with Drew? That's a karma thing, It's so funny, because Dawson's thing with him is Dawson has lost his dad's keys to his car, because he was borrowing his dad's keys for his car or whatever, I guess. And the previous night he went to the movies with Drew, and Drew's like, oh, I got your keys. Here's your keys. You left them in my car, you doofus. And he's like, oh, thanks. And Drew is like, it seems seemingly very genuinely being like, hey, I've been such a pariah or whatever since I got here. I'm grateful that you wanted to hang out with me, and that like someone seems like they're on my side in this town and everything. And I so thought that this was going to be like he was being some like kind of asshole or something like that. But I really think he meant it, which makes it even funnier when it happens.
Yep. Yeah, I mean, like, I still don't feel bad for Drew because he's too much of an ass, but
we start with Jack, and Jack is getting paint, and I don't remember why. He has some kind of project he's doing or something like that, he says. I don't remember what the cover story is, but he's getting stuff at the
hardware store.
And Drew's there. Drew's met him there because he's helping him or something. And Jack very like adamantly is like, can you go get the paint? He's like, how come I have to do it? He's like, I'm picking out this stuff and this stuff. Just go grab the white paint,
Yeah, the paint we need. He's like, what do we need white paint for? He's like, for the project we're doing.
Right.
Like, we don't even know what project they're supposed to be working on.
I think they told us, but I don't remember.
Okay, I guess I don't know what project they're working on.
Well, I don't remember either. But so they meet at the hardware store, and that's like part of his day. Mm-hmm. And then I guess let's just go storyline by storyline. So from there, Jack goes to Jen's house and tells Jen, I need your help in coaching this soccer team because ever since Andy left, I'm like struggling with coaching the team. And he wants to make that the little blonde girl the goalie.
Mm-hmm. And well, isn't he making her the goalie because something happened with the goalie?
One of the other kids, he fell or something like that.
Yeah.
And like
he's injured.
Yeah, the kid that was going to be the goalie got injured or whatever.
So yeah, he's going to make the little blonde girl the goalie, and then all the fucking
she doesn't want to at first.
Okay.
And Jen has insight. Jen's like, she reminds me of me when I was her age, and you know the only way you're going to get her to do what you want is to get her mad and stuff. And so Jack's like, yeah, those kids over there, they were like, oh, you suck, you know, or something. Like, I don't remember what he does, but he gets her all mad and stuff like that. And she's like, well, she says something about like, oh, they didn't save any orange slices for you.
Yeah, like they're excluding her from the team stuff.
And she's like, you know, I know you manipulated me into being the goalie, but I'll take it anyway. Because you're right, I am the best or whatever. And so the asshole fathers, like you were going to point out, come up to him. And I don't understand this. Like, they act like they own the team, which doesn't make a lot of sense.
Well, it's probably a league, and I'm guessing that these gentlemen are in charge of the league.
I guess. I don't know how, but okay.
Because it's not a school thing.
No, I know it's private.
So, yeah, I mean, these are probably just the dudes that are in charge. Is there a spider coming down from the ceiling?
No, there's a web, though.
Oh.
You see that?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't like that.
Me either.
Anyway, go ahead. So these assholes come up to him and they say...
And
Jack,
they're like, hey, if you put that little girl on goal, we're going to lose. And if we lose, you're going to lose your job. Like,
yeah.
What?
No, I was going to talk.
Go ahead.
No, you go ahead. I want to hear what you have to say.
I don't know. Just say what you're going to say.
I was going to say, I don't... Like, it's an intramural league. They have boys and girls playing together. I don't know. They're saying that, like, a girl can't be goalie? I don't fucking get it.
Yeah.
She's good enough to be on the team, but she can't be goalie?
Well, I think, she's small or whatever, but, like, my little niece's soccer team had a really tiny little goalie, and she was good.
Yeah. I mean, it was all girls, but yeah.
So, I don't know. But yeah, these guys are very sexist. They're assholes, and they threaten Jack. And they're like, we had your back when everyone was uncomfortable with you. Mm-hmm, yeah. So, like, apparently these are the good ones that stood up for him being gay and being okay.
I guess.
I really doubt that. What the heck?
It's the
cat
cat.
Just broken. Like, I don't know. I feel like they just couldn't hold it against him, but they're trying to act like they're good when they're not.
Yeah. So he's like, I'm the coach. I don't give a fuck. And he puts her in goal. And they win. They win their playoff game.
And everybody's excited, and it's very happy. And, she runs up, and Jack gives her a hug and spins her around. And her sister, who wanted to fuck him, is there. And she's, like, looking, like, impressed.
So even though they win the game, the guys are like, hey, did you know that if we don't beat this team, or if we tie this team, that we play next week in the championship, that the tiebreaker is goals against or whatever? He's like, so those 3 goals that she let in there are going to count against us. And they do it right in front of her, so she feels bad too.
Yeah.
And it's like, they're fucking pieces of shit.
Yeah, they're assholes. Absolute assholes.
And they're like, well, you can't. And he's like, well, I guess we'll just beat them next week. And he's like, well, you won't get a chance to beat them next week because you're fired.
Yeah. So he's no.
They won the game and they fired him.
Yeah, because he didn't listen to them.
Yeah.
I mean, and it's ridiculous. And then this poor little girl is so brokenhearted that her sister has to bring her to his house so she can talk to him because she needed to apologize. And she's like sobbing, and they have a nice little heart to heart.
She thinks it's his fault or her fault that he got fired.
Yeah, she's like, I'm sorry, I got you fired. It's awful.
It's the one part of the episode that actually like works. It's like very emotional and like, oh, like I feel bad,
Yeah. And he explained to her, like, some people just have a problem with who I am, and that has nothing to do with you. And,
yep.
Yeah. But people shouldn't have a problem with who he is either.
Yeah, agreed. So then Pacey is doing a ride along with Dougie.
Oh my God. And apparently he had some aptitude test tell him that he should be a cop.
Mm-hmm. So he wants to do a ride along with his brother.
And Dougie says he's offered to do this lots of times, and this is the first time he's taken him up on it. So
there is no way in hell that Pacey should be a cop.
No. Agreed.
They say that later in the episode, but like, I think the whole aptitude test thing is a lie.
Well, you know what the aptitude test told me?
What?
I should be a secretary.
Oh, nice.
I would be a great secretary.
But did the aptitude test smoke a cigar and talk like this? Hey, Toots, you should be a secretary.
Maybe. But yeah, so Pacey is an absolute asshole this whole episode to his brother.
He is.
Like, I have never been so mad at his character. Like,
they do this thing where they're driving around and stuff like that. They're eating donuts or whatever, and like they're all like whatever, just talking and stuff. And then they go and sit and Doug is like radar gunning people passing through. And Pacey says something, I won't get it exactly right, but Pacey says something to the effect of, hey, when you're sitting here for an hour and like 3 cars have passed, all going below the speed limit, does it ever occur to you that like with all your fucking dreams of like wanting to be in the FBI or wanting to be like super cop or something like this, that you're wasting your life just fucking sitting here doing nothing?
awful. Absolutely awful.
Like, it's fucking vile and like really like very pointed, not jokey at all.
No. And Doug's hurt, you know?
No, you can tell 100% he is.
And then, like, later he kind of tells Pacey off, and he's like, you know, don't question me again. Like, I'm proud of what I do, and this is what I've chosen to do with my life or whatever, blah, blah, blah. And I do good things around here. But
I mean, things haven't been between those two things, yes. But yeah.
oh,
Those two
sorry.
things. No, so they go looking for the dog, the missing dog. And they can't find this dog. So he has Pacey sit in the back seat. And they're all like, they made you sit in the back seat because you couldn't find the dog. And it turns out that Doug shows up with some groceries and this blind dude. So he has helped this blind dude grocery shop and then drives him home to the little like community house or something like that he lives at.
Group house, yeah.
Yeah. And helps him take the stuff inside and everything. And Pacey watches all this. And then Pacey says to him, he basically kind of like apologizes. He's like, hey, you know, like, I'm sorry that, you know, like I was half joking or whatever, but like, you know, I'm sorry about like what I said and everything. Like the stuff you do matters. Like I can see that it matters around here and stuff like that and everything. And that's when his brother is basically like, look, I would be surprised if you do anything half as important as what I do. And I'd be surprised if you're half as good at whatever it is you decide to do that I am at this. Mm-hmm. And if you ever talk to me like that again, I'll put you on your ass.
Yeah. I didn't remember that all that happened in between, but I did remember it happened at least.
So we, you know, like Doug stands up for himself, which is nice.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know why. Like, Pacey is always kind of mean to him, but he's mean to Pacey most of the time, too.
I think he associates him with his dad.
Yeah.
Like his asshole dad, since his dad's the sheriff and Doug went into the same profession, you know? Like, I think it's that.
Yeah.
And then Dawson's adventure is with the old man.
I'm so sick of
Mr.
this
Brooks.
storyline. I'm so sick of it. Like, apparently he's like, you have to pay me now. I've worked off my debt.
Yeah. And so the guy's like, fine, I'll pay you what you're worth, which is fucking almost nothing, you loser.
Yeah, and he doesn't even agree on terms. So, like, I'd be afraid of what this man's going to hand you at the end of the
50
job.
cents.
Right?
2 bits.
And then, like, he's working for a while, and the girl shows up.
So his job is to like clean out like his storage, Mr. Brooks's storage, and in the course of that he finds his yearbook, and like one of his like, what's the word I'm looking for, like aspirations, I guess, or whatever, in the yearbook is to be a Hollywood filmmaker. Yeah,
so he's like Dawson.
Yeah, and
they have something in common.
And I think Dawson's like kind of freaked out by that whole thing, because he's afraid you know, because of all this, like, he's alienated some of his friends and stuff like that, and I feel like he's feeling as though that might happen.
Yeah.
But, yeah, she shows up. Pacey's hot sister shows up, and he's like, if you fucking leave, you're not getting any money, you piece of shit.
And he says he'll be back in 3 hours or whatever, so he's like, you better be or else kind of thing.
So she drives him back to his house, which is when the dude shows up with the keys. Drew.
Yeah.
We have that little scene and everything. And then he comes back, Dawson comes back and basically tells off the guy. He's like, I don't want to fucking end up like you. I read that thing and it made me scared because I don't want to be you. I don't want to, fucking never achieving your dreams and shit like that and everything. And he's like, how dare you fucking presume to know me, you piece of shit.
Yeah, well.
And then he goes to the library. Dawson goes to the library. And he's like, maybe he did make movies. And he tries to look up different things. And then he finds him.
Under some kind of pen name that he figures out. Like initials.
A.L. Brooks or something like that. But I guess he made 10 movies or whatever.
Yeah.
All in the 50s.
So he did do it. He did do what he said he wanted to do.
He just never got famous at it.
That happens.
It's never a Hitchcock.
Yeah, they can't all be Hitchcock.
Right. Who inspired Steven Spielberg, who Dawson loves.
Right.
But yeah, so those are basically the storylines. And then it wraps up with Harry Shearer saying, oh, I know who did it. I can't do his voice. He has a very distinct voice. Like, if you hear his voice, you know the characters he plays on The Simpsons, because he has a really distinct voice.
Yeah.
But he's like, well, I know exactly who did it, Mitch. John Wesley Shipp, TV's The Flash. And, they call Drew in, and Drew's mom's like, this is ridiculous. And he's like, oh, let me lay it out for you. Like I'm Hercule Poirot. He's like, so you got the paint to paint the class of 2001 thing at the store. You know the code to the marina where the boat's held because your mom works there, and you were there when when the police went to investigate the matter because the boat was missing and everything. You had the keys to get into the school because you had Mitch's keys, and you could have easily made a copy. You had the time to get the dog. You had the time, the opportunity, the motive to do all this stuff. And when he said all that stuff, his mom's just like, you asshole, you fucking did this. Mm-hmm. Like, she immediately turns on him.
Oh, yeah. Well, she's never been on his side as far as we can tell.
So he's kind of laughing because I think he knows exactly what happened.
Yeah.
And it makes sense that they all want to get back at him because of the whole Andy McPhee thing. Although it wasn't really Drew's fault, but kind of.
It was not his fault at all.
Well, he's the one that introduced the ecstasy into the situation.
Nobody made her take those pills.
I know. Honestly, it was Andy's fault, really. Yeah. And she got punished by being kicked off the show. But anyway, so Drew says to Joey, he's like, tell the boys touche or whatever. Mm-hmm. And so she's like, what the fuck's going on? So she goes over to Dawson's house. And Dawson's dad, I even predicted this. Dawson's dad's like, tell him I know. And because they bring up, during the we forgot to bring this up too. Yeah. During the interrogation, they bring up that Dawson and Pacey had made a pact in the 9th grade because the seniors, when they were in 9th grade, had like a lame prank or something like that. And they were going to do like the best senior prank ever. But they're not friends right now, as they point out. So why the fuck would they do something like this together? But it turns out they did. Because they're all in Dawson's room. Mm-hmm. And then
Jack climbs through the window.
Yeah.
There's no ladder there anymore.
No, he just climbed.
The fuck? He's not Spider-Man.
No, he's not even TV's The Flash. That's John Wesley Shipp. But he basically says they basically go through the whole plot. They're like, oh well, maybe I could have gotten the paint at this point, and maybe I could have did this, and maybe I could have done that, and they basically just lay out how they did it all. And Jack did take the dog, which is why the dog went to him.
And that's why when I got upset when I realized how long they left that dog on the damn boat.
By the way, how fast does that dog get Stockholm Syndrome, where it just goes to its... It didn't even go to its owner. It went to the fucking kidnapper.
That's funny.
But yeah, so that is the episode. And there's a hint that Pacey and Dawson may become friends again.
Yeah.
They've done this thing together. They're, celebrating and everything. And
They have a discussion about it when Pacey or Dawson, I don't remember which one's burying the evidence.
yeah.
Which is a weird thing to do.
When will we be friends again?
Yeah, just shut up and be friends. Get over it.
But interesting episode. I mean, it wasn't terrible, but it's like it was okay. Like,
I'd just rather have a straightforward Dawson's Creek episode.
Since it was a mystery, I get why they did it this way. Because if they do just a straightforward narrative, then it's like we know it right away, and it's like it loses something. So I mean, I get it.
I'm just not a fan of mysteries, so
Yeah,
that's part of my problem with it.
but I
it was
thought
fine.
it was decent.
Yeah.
But I mean, I'd have to give it almost 0 condoms, really.
You're right. I mean, there was no sexual tension even between anybody in this episode.
No, the girls were barely in the episode at all.
Yeah, it was a big sausage fest.
But that is the episode of the week. Here, I'll tell people where they can find their own sausage fest.
You can write us at latefee1994 at AOL.com.
Mm-hmm.
Check out our website at www.retrolatefee.com.
Yep.
And share the tapes with your friends.
I will see you next time. Bye.
Bye.